Notice under the Americans with Disabilities Act. In accordance with the requirements of Title II of the Americans with Disabilities Act of 1990, the Virginia Center for Behavioral Rehabilitation will not discriminate against qualified individuals with disabilities on the basis of disability in its services, programs, or activities. Employment. Virginia Center for Behavioral Rehabilitation does not discriminate on the basis of disability in its hiring or employment practices and complies with all regulations promulgated by the U.S. Equal Employment Opportunity Commission under Title I of the ADA. Effective communication. Virginia Center for Behavioral Rehabilitation will generally, upon request, provide appropriate aids and services leading to the effective communication for qualified persons with disabilities so they can participate equally in the Virginia Center for Behavioral Rehabilitation's programs, services, and activities, including qualified sign language interpreters, documents in Braille, and other ways of making information and communications accessible to people who have speech, hearing, or vision impairments. Modifications to policies and procedures. Virginia Center for Behavioral Rehabilitation will make all reasonable modifications to policies and programs to ensure that people with disabilities have an equal opportunity to enjoy all of its programs, services, and activities. For example, individuals with service animals are welcome in Virginia Center for Behavioral Rehabilitation offices, even where pets are generally prohibited. Requests. Anyone who requires an auxiliary aid or service for effective communication or a modification of policies or procedures to participate in a program, service, or activity of the Virginia Center for Behavioral Rehabilitation should contact the office of Stephanie Pachura, 804-766-3052, as soon as possible, but no later than 48 hours before the scheduled event, preferably during business hours Monday through Friday. The ADA does not require the Virginia Center for Behavioral Rehabilitation to take any action that would fundamentally alter the nature of its programs or services or impose an undue financial or administrative burden. Complaints that a program, service, or activity of the Virginia Center for Behavioral Rehabilitation is not accessible to persons with disabilities should be directed to Stephanie Pachura, 804-766-3052. Virginia Center for Behavioral Rehabilitation will not place a surcharge on a particular individual with a disability or any group of individuals with disabilities to cover the cost of providing auxiliary aids, services, or reasonable modifications of policy, such as retrieving items from locations that are open to the public but are not accessible to persons who use wheelchairs. The ADA coordinator at the Virginia Center for Behavioral Rehabilitation is Stephanie Pachura, and her phone number is 804-766-3052.